name is Tammy. Welcome to my channel, New Black Unicorn. So I wanted to talk guys about what am I selecting for the Sephora 2019 sale. I used to be a Rouge member. I'm happy to say I'm just VIB now. Don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, you are saving your coins, okay? So to jump right in, I had 13 things in my shopping cart. Now I have 9, and as time keep going, I'm gonna take more stuff out of my cart. So I want to come to you guys to let you know kind of what I'm selecting, and I'll put like pictures of the things that I'm getting, and I'll go through each item and the reason, like how I'm able to take things out of my cart, because I want you to be smart when you're shopping during this sale, because if you're not Rouge, you're only getting 15%. Then after that, I think you get 10%. It starts for Rouge April 26th through May 1st. Then I think for VIB, May 2nd on through, I think May 15th. I could be wrong. I'm gonna put the dates. So I just want you to be smart about what you're selecting and making sure you get the most out of your money. So before you go buy anything, make sure you go to that business website. Like, so if you getting Fenty, go to Fenty and make sure they're not having a sale. Because sometimes during the VIB sale, I've noticed that the companies will have sales. So I'll get something for 20% off, 15% off, and they taking off like 30%. 25%. So definitely make sure you're checking that out. So let's begin. What do I have in my cart? All right, so I'm going to be looking at my computer and seeing kind of what I have in my cart. Maybe I can record my screen. We'll see. So one of the first things I have in my cart is the Sephora Flash subscription. That gives me 2-day shipping. I won't lie to you guys, I'm very impatient, so I like to get my things like this. And if you're wondering, so why do you shop online? Because I like shopping online. Don't come for me, okay? Thank you very much. So now the second thing, Sephora has a new blush. It's a Matte Perfection Blush Duo, and I got the shade Tiger Lily in my cart, and I'm going to insert a picture of all the items. This item is $16. I like it because it has like this burgundy and this orange shade, and plus it's matte, so I want to see like does it last all day. So I have on blush now. I do have oily skin, so blush does not last all day on my skin, so this would be a good time to try out this item. The next thing I have in my cart is the Huda Beauty Power Bullet Matte Lipstick in the shade Interview. I've just been hearing really good reviews about this lipstick, so I just decided why not. I'm going to go ahead and try it out, especially since I'm going to get 15% off right now. Now, like I said before I buy anything, I'm going to go to the website, to Huda Beauty website, to make sure they're not having a sale. The next thing I have in my cart is the Fenty Beauty Stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer. So I originally got the shade Mocha Mami. I was saying Mocha Miami. Don't ask me why, y'all. So I returned it, and I am getting shade Cocoa Naughty. I have Cocoa Naughty on right now, and let me say, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So when I originally went to Sephora and tried that shade, I noticed I didn't have on any makeup, so of course I didn't see anything. So I was like, well, let me try it again, because I love blush, and with the Mocha Mami, I can't wear no blush with it because it's already red. So I picked this up, and I must say I am so happy with my selection. But I still want that bronzer because it looks beautiful. So the next thing I had in my cart was this Fenty Beauty Trio. So Sephora has it where you can get the foundation, brush, and primer for $79. So I originally threw it in my cart. I was like, yes, 15% off. I'm going to get this. But I started thinking to myself, I already have the primer. I don't need any more right now. The brush didn't have, it had mixed reviews. So I was just like, do I want to spend $79 or do I want to just get the foundation as one of my refills? So I took that out of my cart and I just got the foundation. So if you're thinking about buying a trio or, you know, a gift set, think about what you already have. If you already have like 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5 of the items in that package, don't get it. Just get what you want, because you'll save money. Even if it's $10, $15, you'd rather do that than have doubles of things and you don't actually use it and it expires and you end up throwing it away anyways. The next thing I have in my cart is the Fenty Beauty Cheek Hugging Highlight Brush. Since I love the bronzer brush so much, and I'm gonna insert a link so you can see the video that I did the bronzer review, and I also reviewed the brush. I love that brush. It fits perfectly on my little chunky cheeks. So I was like, let me try the highlight brush then. But the brush is $32. I am not used to paying that much money for a brush. So I was just like, well, if I can get 15% off, I'll definitely try it. And I'm keeping the receipts on everything, you guys. keep the receipts, okay? So the next thing I have in my cart is two more lipsticks by Huda Beauty. So the shade Ladies Night and the shade Third Date. Before I actually purchase these, I'm going to go through all of my lipsticks. I'm not home right now, as you can tell, I'm in a hotel. So I'm going to go through all of my lipsticks and actually see, do I have that shade? If I have that shade, it's coming out of my cart. But I really don't think I have Ladies Night, so I'm definitely excited to see what that shade looks like on me. The next thing I have on my cart is the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte blotting powder. No, you guys, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but Fenty Beauty has definitely been catching my eye a lot lately. So I've heard amazing things about this blotting powder. I've tried several blotting powders, and it either changes the color of my foundation, I blot and I blot again like 30 minutes later. It hasn't really been effective for me, so I was just like, well, let me try this blotting powder and see if it works. My cart total right now is $235. That does not include tax, so we got to keep that in mind. So one of the main things that's going to help you is going to the sale with a budget. So my budget was don't go over $250, okay? But I've been saving and I've been getting ready for this sale. If you have not been saving, get ready for the sale. Please don't go below $300-400. Like, there's going to be a better sale in the winter. So I would definitely advise like kind of waiting a little bit. Another thing that will help you out is if you're considering an item and it has a mini and you've never tried it before, get the mini. Get the mini, try it for 2 days. The sale will still be going on. And if you really love it, return the mini and get the full size, okay? Return it and get the full size. So that way you had enough time to actually try it out and see if you like it. And then you still have enough time to get the original size or the bigger size and still get like the sale on it. So some of the things I took out of my cart, I'm not going to name it specifically, but I took out eyeshadow palettes because I just got the Z palette and I'm starting to see like I'm going to depot most of my eyeshadows and put it in a Z palette because that's going to let me see, like really see what shadows, what colors I have, because I'm buying repeats and I don't wear shadows enough to buy repeats of colors, okay? So I need to save my money. Like I said, I took out that trio set. I think I had some blush in there. I took that out too because Juvia's Place was having a 40% sale and I just picked up a palette of hers and it's like 6 blushes in one, so I was just like, I don't really need it. I also had the Fenty Beauty matchstick. I had the shade Truffle in there. I just like, oh, I want to try it out. But then I went and looked at the shade Color and it reminded me of my Makeup Revolution the stick foundation that I just purchased. So I was just like, I don't need the same shade. No. So I was thinking about picking up one of the Kilowatts highlights, but I was like, I just got some new highlights, which is, y'all see it shining. I was like, I don't need it right now. If I still feel the same way in the wintertime, I'll go get it. I also had the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray in my cart. I have 2 bottles. One I'm almost done with, so I like to keep 2 on hand because I go through those pretty quickly and it does cost $32. So whenever I can get a sale, I'm gonna purchase one, okay? So one thing to keep in mind is the things that you really love and you see you go through a lot, whenever there's a sale, put it in your cart, buy it, because you know you're going to use it for sure. On the new products, if there's a mini, get the mini. Try it out. No point in wasting money, even though you're going to keep your receipt and we're returning what we don't want, okay? No, don't give it to a friend, return it. Another thing that I was thinking about, I did put in my cart and I took back out, was the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Mini Instant Retouch Powder. I just purchased like the powder from the Crayon Caves, Huda Beauty, and another place, and I was just like, I don't need more powder. At this point, I'm gonna be casket ready with all this powder. So I was like, let me take that right out. And I did have the mini version, and the mini is still $18. So I was just like, not right now. I had in the NARS blush. It was Exhibit A. I took that out because I literally just purchased like this orange blush. So I was just like, I don't need that blush right now. And that blush is $30. The blush I got was like $12. So that came out my cart. The next thing I had in my cart was the NARS Orgasm Blush Jumbo for $40. I was playing myself, I know. That came out my cart. It's beautiful, but I just feel like I don't need it. I just bought a whole bunch of blushes. So that concludes my cart and how I made my decisions. So the key things is go in with a budget, get what you know you're going to use. If it's new to you, definitely buy a mini, and hopefully you get everything that you want. So I used to be a Rouge member, now I'm VIB. I don't feel no type of way about it. That means I've been saving my money. I really need to be under that, but I enjoy it. I really don't like Sephora point system, so now I'm trying to really go to Ulta, but Ulta don't have a lot of things that I like. So hopefully you find some good things during this sale. Save as much as you can and enjoy. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one. If you like my content, I'm going to be bringing a lot more. I'm going to be consistent. Definitely pull up on me again. Like, share. Thank you so much.